See ya, Shōyō. Kenma ruffles Hinata's hair and left with a smile. Tsukishima breathed in deep. Tsukishima and Hinata shared a moment. He couldn't help but get teary-eyed. His emotional instability was off the charts. Tsukishima leaned in for a kiss on the lips, but stops midway. His lips were tainted with another man's. He realized how bad it would be if he did, after all that happened. Instead, he left a warm kiss on Hinata's forehead. Tsukishima princess carried him to his bed. He laid him down. You need to rest up. Have you taken your meds? I'll go get them. Hinata grabbed Tsukishima as he sat upright. Tsukishima wondered if Hinata's completely awake by now. His head hung low. Don't sit up in a rush, you'll feel dizzy. Do you need something else? How are you feeling? Shōyō, talk to me. Tsukishima lifted Hinata's chin to face him. K. My dear K. My eyes. It won't stop? Hinata bursted into tears. Tsukishima pulled him in his embrace. K. Am I doing something wrong? Do you hate me? Did you fall out of love? Is that why you won't kiss me anymore? A direct strike into the pit of his stomach. It was the kiss. He never should have pulled away. Was it really better if he didn't? Now, he'll never know. Are you tired of me? Don't say that. Shōyō, listen to me. Tsukishima pulled away. He made Hinata look into his eyes. Pain seeped in. The grief in his eyes was hard to bear. Tsukishima felt 1,000 needles prickling through his heart. Was I bad? No. That's not true, okay. Should I be more assertive? Do I have to be more daring? Bold. We can try new things and be adventurous. What do you want, K? I will do it. We can do it now. Desperation. Hearing those words were nothing less than heartbreaking. Tell me, K. Please. Say something. Hinata's tight grip on his shirt almost tore it to pieces. Somehow, Tsukishima didn't mind. He would choose that over tearing the both of them apart. Tell me. I will do better. Listen to me, Sho. I promise to do so much better. Please, take this pain away. Hinata banged his chest like a drum to numb the pain. It didn't help. It's not painful. He wanted to feel pain. Pain from anywhere else but there. It hurts. It hurts so bad, K. Tsukishima held down his hands to keep him from hurting himself. Am I not enough? Why? Why? Tsukishima wrapped him in his arms once again. Why? He chanted the same words over and over. No answer came. Hinata thrashed in his arms, throwing hard punches all over Tsukishima's body. Tell me why. I trusted you. What did you do? Tsukishima didn't let him go. Not for a second. He squeezed him tighter, letting Hinata beat him. If it means he could take away his pain, even just a little. K-chan. K. Tsuki. His screams are getting softer, but his thrashing didn't get any better. Hinata pounded on Tsukishima's broad back. It was painful, he thought. He winced for every blow that hits. He groaned, every strike he took. Yet it wasn't nearly as much in comparison to the pain he gave Hinata. Hinata tried hitting and smacking on his own head, but the hug prevented him from harming himself. Hinata pulled on Tsukishima's hair. He felt his scalp burning. This is nothing. It's okay. I'm here. This was the first time he practiced self-harm ever since they started dating. And it was him who brought it back. It was a hard pill to swallow. The hardest. It was an endless stream of screaming and thrashing about. Tsukishima grew physically and mentally tired. He is stronger than this. He needs to be strong for the both of them. He brought this upon himself. Tsukishima wasn't the only one who grew tired. Hinata did too. After what seemed like never-ending, Hinata's breathing steadied. Hinata's hands laid lifeless behind Tsukishima. Purple stained from the beating. Tsukishima rubbed Hinata's back. Have you finally calmed down? Hinata nodded, his face still propped on Tsukishima's chest. Will you listen for me, please? He nodded once again. Do you remember what I said while Kenma was around? I only remembered seeing. Hinata squeezed his arms around Tsukishima's body. Tsukishima groaned. Hinata lifts his head to face him. Tsukishima was making an anguished face. I did it again. I hurt you. Don't think so lowly of me. Look at these muscles. Tsukishima flexed his body, teasing him playfully, despite all the ache. Hinata frowns. These strong arms are meant to hold you and keep you safe. Hinata felt his chest tighten. Will you hear me out? Hinata nods. Tsukishima told him everything that had happened. Everything. Hinata buries his face on his chest once again. He still felt like crying. But it was a relief to know the reason. Yushisseon? I love you too, Shōyō. Hinata jolts upon his outburst. What? I said I believe you. Oh. But. I love you too. I don't promise you won't do it again. I won't. But I'll keep it anyway. Hinata and Tsukishima were comforted by each other's warmth, falling asleep in the arms of love. The night was a witness to their silent plea. I see. That's what this is about. Let's get this over with. Kenma lifted his shirt, revealing his smooth skin underneath. How many rounds can you go? Kenma shifted, completely removing his top. Yet the scowl on his face didn't wear off. Will you finally leave then? There was a moment of silence. A bead of water dropped and trickled down Kenma's cheek. No, it wasn't his. It was Kuro's. Kenma frowned upon him. Don't give me this bullshit. If you don't wanna fuck, get the hell out of my house. Kenma sent him flying backwards. Kuro made no movements. Only droplets racing down his face. You know what you did? That one mistake triggered Kenma's rage and unrequited feelings. You had some nerve barging in like you own the place. The nerve to act like nothing happened. Oh hello. It's me, Kuro. I cheated on you. Wanna hang out? Kenma imitates Kuro's voice and intonation. Would it be right to call it cheating when you're just a friend in name? Who knows? Clearly, not Kenma. The silence was deafening. Kuro parted his lips as if to say something. Before anything filthy comes out of that mouth, I want to say, fuck off. Karma. Kuro thought. Kenma walked out on him, still half naked. He headed straight to his room, locked his door, turned all the lights off and closed all the windows. He marched to his bed, hovering his blanket over his head and crouching. He wants to bury himself. Kenma heard footsteps walking towards. The light from outside made out a silhouette, peeking through the cracks beneath his door. Kitten. Go away. Let me in. I thought you said you don't want to screw. I do, but then I don't. If it's you, I don't mind. Is this a good time? You fucking horny bastard, I bet you don't even give a damn who it is as long as you can shove in your dick. Is that how you see me? One word. Excruciating. Kenma didn't mean a word he said. He just wants to vent out his anger. His pain. He just wants him to leave. Afraid Kuro will see him moping and sulking and crying over his cheating ass. Kuro knocks on Kenma's door. I only let faithful and loyal people inside my room. Come back when you finally meet the requirements. Oh, and I forgot to add, Kuro Tetsurō is blacklisted. That hurts, kitty. You don't have feelings. I'm not that heartless. Since when did you have a heart? When you gave me yours. And you did what? Ah, that's right. You smashed it into pieces. The anguish made him true to his feelings. Go home. Nothing to see here. No, I want you to open this door. Why should I let you in? Let me prove you wrong. You've already done that when you cheated on me. Kenma heard Kuro shuffle to pick himself up. Kuro pried on the doorknob to open. It wouldn't budge. If you don't, I'll break down this door myself. Knowing Kuro, no doubt, he will knock it down. 3, 2. Ha, stop. No wait, don't do it. My mom will kill me. Kenma rushes to open his door. Kuro was leaning on the side of his door, patiently waiting for Kenma to let him in. He was sniffling. Took you so long, kitten. It was getting cold out here. Part of it was a lie and part of it was the truth. He was crying non-stop for the last couple of minutes and Kenma knew that. It was cold. He felt so alone. Kuro dived into Kenma's bed. I love the smell of your sheets. Pervert. Get out. Kenma stomps his way to Kuro. He grabbed Kuro's arm, dragging him out of the room. Kenma was unsuccessful. He was too heavy and Kenma really didn't want to move. However, he's tired of his face and wants him out, so he grabbed Kuro's other arm. Why did I even fall for your stupid games? Instead of Kuro, it was Kenma who got pulled under. Kuro yanked Kenma, making him fall on top. Aggressive. Kenma twisted his face in anger. You're so shitty. You've been swearing a lot today, kitty cat. Get a move on. You're on top of me, baby boy. Or did you want me to do something else? Keep me warm, baby. Kuro planted a kiss on Kenma's forehead. Kenma was taken aback. He was putting on a face. In his heart, he yearned for Kuro's touch. You make me feel nauseated. This is the most I've seen you make these lovely faces. Show daddy more. The flesh inside Kenma's chest constricted. He shouldn't. Stop it with your kink. Do you hate me that much? Yes, now beat it. Kuro smiled. Kenma squinted his eyes. Do you think this is funny? Fascinating. Tell me you love me. And if I don't? I will make you say it. Dream on. In the most condescending way. Kenma's eyes widened. Kuro pulled him closer than they were before. Sue, stop it. You rejected me, now you want to have sex. Kuro gently lays a hand on Kenma's nape. Kuro pressed Kenma's ears against his chest. Listen. It was beating hard. You're just horny. Shush. Listen. Kenma stopped fighting the pull. He made himself comfortable in his arms. Kuro's strong build had always been the best pillow. His safe haven. All the fighting made him incredibly sleepy. You're so dense, kitty. Kenma's consciousness started slipping away. You're lying on top of me, half naked, expecting me not to get a hard on. Kuro places a hand on Kenma's back. He traced the lines of his shoulder blades through the tip of his fingers. That's foul play. So noisy. I was upset. I wanted your attention. Making you jealous didn't even work. I did everything to flirt with Glasses-kun. You didn't notice at all. Haha. It's so stupid. Kuro pets Kenma's head gently. Tsukki had amazing reactions though. Kenma perked his head up and squinted his eyes on Kuro. What? Kenma reached down and grabbed him by his balls, making Kuro wince. Stop, stop, stop. Say it again. Tsukki had amazing reaction. Kenma buries his face on Kuro's chest. He reminded me of you. For someone with strong sense of pride and ownership, it sounds ridiculous. Kenma didn't want to be compared to anyone else. Especially to someone Kuro just cheated with. Kenma tightens his grip on Kuro's shirt. Oi, stop seducing me. Excuse me? Kenma shot up. He looked down to his hands. He lets go when he notices where he was gripping him. Kuro smirks and lifts up his shirt, teasing him. Here, you can touch them more. Kuro moistened his lips with his tongue. It wasn't on purpose. Kenma sat up, his weight on Kuro. He yanked Kuro's shirt down to cover his exposed skin. Don't be shy now, baby boy. You can touch me all you want, however you want, whenever you want to. He guided Kenma's hands under his shirt, slowly sliding it up his body, stopping at his perk. Kuro made a smug smile and raised an eyebrow. Kuro can feel Kenma pulsing on top of him. Did it turn you on? Kenma bit his lip. No. This isn't what he wanted. Why did it end up like this? I hate you. I love you too, Kenma Kozume. Not a single hint of hesitation. Ah, there it is. Saying it when convenient. Kenma thought. I didn't say I. Kenma retrieved his hands. Kuro didn't want to force him into an uncomfortable situation, yet it might be his only chance to get it out of Kenma. No. Not out loud. Everything you've been doing leads me to believe that your love for me is real. You're always cold and don't care what I do. Or who I hung out with. That's not true. Hate is such a strong word. Such strong feelings you hold for me. It makes me really happy. Now. Right now, you're making such a lonely face. You do care. I missed you so much. I missed your touch, kitty. Kuro pulled himself up. He leaned his head on Kenma's bare shoulder. It tasted bitter in my mouth. As I thought, my lips were made for you. Kenma linked his finger around Kuro's neck. Kuro. I can't forgive myself for leaving you alone all this time. And I wanted you to take the blame. I don't want to be liable for my own actions. It's easier that way. Kuro's effort didn't go to waste. Finally, he was able to tear down Kenma's facade. I thought maybe it would help me forget the strong feelings I held for you. He finally gave in. I don't want you to forget me, Kenma. I never gave you the attention you seek. I'm not your type. When was this ever about my type? We don't belong, Kuro. To Tsukishima. Don't say another man's name in my presence. You like him, don't you? I told you, I only did it to make you jealous. But it wasn't working, so I had to take it up a notch. I didn't think it would turn to something extreme. I didn't want to hurt anyone. Not Chibi-chan. Not Glasses-kun. And not you. I took it too far. You're better off with someone else than you are with me. I'm just me. Just you. And you're just my best friend. Is that all I am to you? I understand. But I love you, Kenma. You don't have to love me back. Kenma averted his gaze. Lies, lies, lies. Kenma nuzzled his face on Kuro's neck. His scent was soothing. I wanted to make myself believe. Kenma lifted his eyes to meet Kuro's. An exchange of hearts. Those words are all lies. Kuro. I love you. Kuro wrapped his hands around Kenma's waist. The shared body heat was a determining factor how close they have gotten. Don't leave me. I don't intend to, kitten. Life is possible only if you're in it. My love for you is as strong as it was the moment I first did. Kenma pulled and kissed him. He pressed his lips against Kuro's. A tear escaped from his eye. His kisses burned with so much fervor. Kuro felt everything in his kisses. I'll wipe away the taste he left on your mouth. I'll make you forget every kiss you ever shared and replace it with mine. I will engrave it on your mind, the only kiss you'll ever yearn for. I will, until you beg me for more. Until your lips swell. Until our hearts tell. It screamed how badly Kenma wants him. What Kuro gives, Kenma multiplies. Kenma is oxygen. Kuro was dying to breathe. Kenma kissed him last before pulling away. Kuro and Kenma stared brazenly into each other's eyes. I'm yours. Kenma's lips broke into a smile. You are mine. There was a glow, only two people together can replicate. Love. Enough to illuminate 100 billion galaxies. Peace. Not an ounce of tension. How did things work out in your end? Kuro confessed. He made you wait this long, that damn rooster is an idiot. It was mutual. I, too. And we decided to work it out. Lucky you. Tsukishima heard his phone ping as a message went through. He checked to see but chose not to respond. Tsukishima-kun. That day K-chan. Shōyō, all good. Hinata nodded and flashed him a wide grin. He's back to his bubbly self. Tsukishima felt so much relief. Kenma-san, you were saying? Oh, nah. It's nothing. Kenma decided to let it go. It was all but one kiss. Kuro loves him and that's what mattered the most. Bokuto and Akaashi turned up last. They all bunched up on the table waiting for Kuro to get back. Is he taking a dump? Man, what's taking him so long? He'll show up all right. Let me check up on him. Tsukishima almost stood up but Shōyō held his shoulder, making him sit back down. Let me. Hinata. Shōyō's gaze begged him not to cause any more trouble. Tsukishima bowed to his demands. As Kenma stands up, Kuro makes his entrance. Finally. The VIP has arrived. Kuro immediately walks up to Kenma who was already standing. Hey kitty. Kuro stood by his side. His hand slides down Kenma's waist, kissing his hair. Tsukishima looked away. The awkwardness and the guilt. He just had to turn away. You playboy. Bokuto stood up and jokingly punches on his shoulder.
Bokuto-san. Akaashi!
If you're gonna hit it? Akaashi also went up to him and smacked his back hard. Kuro could have sworn it left a handprint. Smash it down. Kenma turned round hugging Kuro. It took him by surprise, but it didn't last long enough to hug Kenma back. His friends bullying him and Kenma comforting him is a dream come true. Or so he thought. Kenma forcefully kicks his knee up, cracking Kuro's family jewels. Kuro had to crouch from the pain. He was petrified. Ah. I feel much better. Kenma lets out a yawn. That should do it. I feel sorry for you, bro. Face with tears of joy. Kitten. Loudly crying face. We still have to make babies. Everyone turned their heads as Tsukishima seat clatters. Tsukishima glances at Kenma and smiles softly. Kenma reciprocated, and so he looks back upon Kuro. He had glint in his eyes. Kuro-san. Their eyes darted on him. I would make a joke about your life, but I see life already beat me to it. Smirking face. Like everyone else, he went along. Glasses-kun. I can hear his heart cracking. Ha 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 ha. Death blow. Shōyō jumped from his seat and ran to Kuro. I don't know what's happening, but let me join in. Kuro tried to get away but didn't get far. He's still sore from Kenma's doing. Hinata ecstatically punched Kuro in the gut over and over. Chibi-chan. You're pretty. Strong. Oof. Tsukishima calmly walks over to Hinata to stop him. Bitch, please, move away from my sunshine. I hate the smell of burning plastic. Hinata was now punching Kuro's side. Their backs to the group. That's not what we agreed on. Come on. Let me off, Chibi-chan. Tsukishima heard Hinata's exclamation and moved closer. Kenma, intrigued, decided to do the same. As well as Bokuto and Akaashi. Yeah, you deserve more punches. That kiss wasn't part of the deal, you sick bastard. Kiss. What, deal? Oh, she.